hope you guys are doing well. So I just got my housework done. It is Saturday and it's about 8:30. Ernie left this morning closer to 7 to go watch the boys' football practice. I chose to stay home and get some of my housework done. He's gonna come home and we're gonna take off to Bell Buckle, Tennessee, which is not too far from here, and we're gonna go eat at the cafe and just kind of drive around and see what we come into. I'm hoping to find some places to look for antiques, vintage items and stuff like that, so.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave that seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Won't that low train carry me back? About 9, and poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. That long old train back. For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me home? Oh.
Hold that door for you, because this one's a big one.
Yes, it is. It's the big one.
It's a cute restaurant. had such a great day. We have a small haul here. I'm just going to show you guys. We got some toiletries that we needed for the bathroom, some Pepsi AC, some avocados, some lime, some peppers, corn, black beans, bananas, chipotle, chile pepper, some Greek yogurt, sour cream, cilantro, tomatoes, some of the shaved steak, whole wheat tortillas, and some of this is Josh Sellers Summer Blend. But this is for dinner time. I'm going to be making a yummy dinner. So we wanted to stop and get everything for it. And you guys are going to love this recipe. I also have a home decor haul I'm going to be sharing with you guys after we're done cooking. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's get cooking. Okay guys, we're going to get cooking now. We're going to make some really yummy burritos. Those of you who have been with me for a long time have seen me make these before. It's always good to get a refresher on them. They are so good. They are beef burritos. Come together super easy. I think you guys are gonna like these. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get our meat marinating while we take care of everything else. I'm using the shaved beef. You guys can use any kind of beef you want. The reason why I like to use this is because it cooks really quickly. I found this at Publix, but I've seen it at Kroger. Trader Joe's has it, and I'm sure you can find it at any of your grocery stores. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to the bowl. And you can see here that it is super thin, like paper thin. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is add some chili powder. Measure with your heart, guys. I'm gonna guesstimate what I'm using, but I'm gonna guesstimate I used about a half a tablespoon. I have garlic powder here, same thing. I've made this recipe so many times, and I just measure with my heart and I guesstimate, so you may hear me say that I use different amounts, different times. But usually when I'm marinating the meat, it's between a half tablespoon and a tablespoon. I have cumin, we're gonna go in with that next. Paprika. And then the most important ingredient is chipotle. Any kind of chipotle seasoning will do. That's about a tablespoon. I'm gonna go in with that. And you're gonna get yourself one lime, and you're gonna juice the whole thing inside. And then we're just gonna give it a stir. This stuff sticks together, so you're gonna have to use the best kitchen tools, which are your hands, to kind of spread it apart and get all of that marinade inside. I got that mixed in really well, so we're gonna set that aside and prepare our other ingredients. Okay, our meat's marinated. I have these little tiny bell peppers, and I'm gonna use 2 of the red, an orange, and a yellow. You use whichever ones you and your family like. I have a small purple onion here. I'm probably only gonna use half. We got this done, so we're gonna go ahead and set these aside now. I have 2 ears of corn. I'm gonna go ahead and get the corn off the cob. I have these Campari, I think that's how you pronounce it, tomatoes. I just really like the size of them. I'm gonna take 4. They're very small. And we're gonna get these washed and diced up. Okay guys, next we're gonna be making the cilantro lime sauce. I have a small container, 5-ounce container of plain Greek yogurt. I'm gonna go ahead and put the whole thing in. I have some light sour cream here. I'm gonna do probably about a 1/4 cup of that. I would say 1 large avocado. We have 2 small, so I'm gonna go ahead and add both of those in there. Probably a nice little handful, I don't know, of cilantro. Again, use your heart to measure. And then the juice of 1 lime. That was really juicy. I'm gonna start with just half of a lime and we'll add this if we need it. I have some garlic powder here. I'm gonna add just a little bit and then a pinch of salt. And we're gonna go ahead and blend this up. It's a little too thick. You can see that's not dropping down to the bottom. So definitely need the juice of the rest of that lime. Much better. Still a little too thick for me, but I'm gonna give it a taste test. That's really good. I don't want to add any more lime, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Now, this is not necessary for your burrito, you guys. It's not a necessary condiment, but it definitely adds a level of freshness to the burrito. We're over at the stove. I'm going to go ahead and get a pan going on medium heat, and I'm going to add my tomatoes. I have a 38-ounce can of black beans here. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm only gonna put about 15 ounces in here. The tomatoes add another level of freshness. That's why I like to add them. Okay, and then over here on this side, I'm gonna get my pan going on medium high. I'm gonna add some avocado oil, and I'm gonna add my corn. We're just gonna toast the corn a little bit before we add it to the beans and tomatoes. Okay, we're starting to get good color on the corn. You see that? And I wish you guys could smell how wonderful this smells. Oh, there's nothing better than fresh corn on the cob. The black beans are thickening up. The tomatoes are starting to break down. And now we're gonna go in with our roasted corn. The corn is gonna continue cooking in that hot bean mixture. Give that a toss. Okay, I washed my pan. I have some avocado oil spray in here. I'm gonna let this get hot, and we're gonna go ahead and add the meat. I normally will do this separately, but I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the meat when it's just about done. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in so it cooks together. We're gonna be using these whole wheat tortillas today. We're gonna add a little bit of our meat, and just look at this beautiful corn and bean relish. We're gonna add a little bit of that. I made some really yummy salsa yesterday. It's just tomatoes and jalapenos and salt. A little bit of garlic powder too. Just gonna add some of that there. And then our sauce that we made. Ooh, I overfilled this one. Start over. Go ahead, and it's good. It's really easy to overfill. I actually just overfilled one. Look how yummy that looks, you guys. So good. Cheers.
Oh yeah. It's really good.
Those are really good. You guys have to try this recipe. And I know it seems like it took a long time for them to cook, but I promise you can do a lot of prep in the beginning of the week and have it in the fridge. You can even make this over the weekend as a food prep and have it in the fridge and just heat it up and heat up some tortillas and you're good to go. All right, we're gonna enjoy our dinner and then I'm gonna show you guys a really cool home decor. Okay guys, dinner was so good. You guys have to try that recipe. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a small haul. I didn't buy a ton, but I'm thinking library and fall all at the same time. So we went to Michael's yesterday and Home Goods, and then today we went to Bell Buckle, which you guys saw, and ran into that antique mall, and I found a few things there, so I'm gonna show you guys that. The first thing I'm going to start with is what I found at Michael's. They don't have a whole lot of fall out. They have a lot of Halloween, as most people do. do. I don't decorate for Halloween inside the house, so I'm not into that. But I do some stuff outside, obviously, for the trick-or-treaters. I can't wait to decorate for fall and Halloween out there. But anyways, so I'm starting to think about what it is I want to do in the home. And I have a really awesome idea that I want to do. It's not my idea, it's something that I saw, but I'm gonna try and replicate it here on the dining room table. So it involves candlesticks. And I saw these at Michael's. Look at how pretty these are. They're brass, they're just beautiful. And then they have the smaller one. I cannot wait to do the centerpiece. It's gonna be beautiful. And that's it. That's all I got at Michael's. I didn't see anything else that I was in love with. Then we drove over to Home Goods. Then I started thinking library and bookcases. And I wanted to get a few new things for there because I know I have a lot of home decor, and I've been going up there and looking to see what it is I can use, but I figured when I was out and about, I would find things that, you know, just catch my eye and that I'm gonna wanna decorate with. So this one's gonna seem a little weird to you, but I love to put things of interest on shelves, and so this is perfect. It is a mushroom, and I just think that it's so pretty. Just something to put on top of the books or next to books. I don't know, it's just something of interest. I love it. The next thing I found, I mean, if I would have found two, it would have been better because it's like a bookend. It doesn't have to be. You can put it just like this. But this beautiful bust, I'm not sure what it's made out of. Go either, like I said, on top of books or next to books, but just beautiful and right up my alley as far as decor goes. The last thing that I purchased at Home Goods is gonna blow your mind. We're walking, looking, and you know how Home Goods is. You have to like pretty much stand there and stare at all of the shelves because things that you don't see right away will pop out at you eventually. And so I was kind of going around and around and around, and Ernie said, babe, that lady over there has a beautiful peacock in her cart. And I said, I'm gonna go over and ask her if they have any more, because sometimes Home Goods has maybe 1 to 5 of an item. And so I went over to her and I said, ma'am, can you tell me where you found that peacock? And she's asked the girl that she was with, and the girl said, oh yeah, and she told me exactly. She goes, yeah, there's one more over there. So we darted over there. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is not perfect for the library. It's just perfect for a room that has curtains with peacocks in it. You buy it. So today we went into, I didn't really have a store, a particular store that I wanted to go into in Bell Buckle, Tennessee, but I knew that I wanted to look. I mentioned I wanted to look for those type stores, and sure enough, they had them there. We went in, I wasn't looking for anything new, but I ran across some beautiful art. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. It's in perfect condition. Look at the frame. So beautiful. Heavy and well mounted. Just beautiful, and it was $22. There was another one. So I picked this one up. I mean, this blue matting, to show you, because I couldn't pronounce it. You know, like my batik/batik. Isn't that beautiful? I love the frames. Very solid, very solid. Ah, they're gorgeous. You know, I'm gonna take Ernie with me from now on because he's got the best eye in the world. Whoa, this is heavy. My first time picking it up. We were walking through the antique mall and Ernie said, look what I found. And he walked away, he turns around and he goes, can you believe that, you guys? Is he not so gorgeous? And heavy, that is solid brass. Beautiful. Look at the detail. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. So beautiful. And that is it. That is all I've gotten so far. So, little tiny things. I'm buying with purpose. I'm not going crazy. I'm buying all kinds of different things. The room will come together. I may find some more things, you know, before it gets done, but, and be able to add that. But I might get it to a certain decor point and be done and just have to keep adding to it. That's the beauty of home decor. So I'm really gonna try and get some really purposeful items like I have here that kind of tell a story for the room, because I want the room well designed. So super excited about those finds. I want to thank you guys for staying till the end and hanging out with us today. I really appreciate you guys so much. So thankful for you guys and thankful for all of your comments, your likes, your prayers. Everything that you guys say to me is just, it's amazing. Ernie reads your comments and he always texts me, this is so cool, this is so cool. So from both of us, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. I want to thank you guys again for hanging out till the end, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.